Hello dear students, in this particular module we are going to study genetic terminologies. The components that we are going to cover here are characters, trait, factor, gene, alleles, dominant and recessive. So as I said, before learning Mendel's experiment, let us first see the genetic terminologies so that we get a better clarification. Let us start with character. Character is basically a feature of the organism. Like for example, here we see a garden pea plant and the height of the stem is considered to be one of its character or features. So now let us see what is trait. Trait is an inherited character with its detectable variant. Like for example, in the earlier image we saw that the stem of the height was considered to be one of its character. Here tall and dwarf are its detectable variants or traits as we call them. Let us now see what are factors. Factor is a unit of heredity that is responsible for the inheritance and expression of certain characters. It is transmitted from one generation to the next through gametes. They cannot transfer as characters itself. These factors today are known as gene. It is a particular segment of DNA that is responsible for the inheritance and expression of a particular character. The gene was coined by Johansen. Let us now see what are allelomorphs or alleles. They are nothing but two or more alternative forms of a gene or factor. They occupy identical loci or position on the homologous chromosome, as we see in this particular image. Similarly, the yellow as well as the green region are nothing but allelomorphs and occupy the same location on the homologous chromosomes. So now let us see what is dominant allele. It is an allele that expresses its trait even in the presence of an alternative allele. That is basically a heterozygous condition. For example, in this particular image, these two are the heterozygous conditions where we see two different alleles, but still the one getting expressed is the dominant one. Hence, only dominance express in the hybrids. So what is recessive? Recessive allele are the ones that are not expressed in the presence of the alternate alleles. That is, they are the ones that do not get expressed in the heterozygous conditions. They can only express in the presence of another allele. So here we finish first half of the definitions, that is character, trait, factor, gene, alleles, dominant and recessive. Now let us continue with the rest, that is phenotype, genotype, homozygous, heterozygous, pure line and hybrid. Thank you.